just pay attention when you're removing your wigs, and then there are those combs that fasten the hair. If you see that hair remains on there when you're removing, just know that over a long period of time, you're going to have a bald spot on that section. So, okay. My phone is the reason why I have a bald spot here. Hi everyone, this is Naturally Afro Sis. I am back again with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I prep my hair for a protective style. Last month, that was in February, I said I wanted to grow my hair using protective styling in 2020. So February I had a protective style, and then when I undid the protective style, I dyed my hair and then I let it out for a week. And this is how I wore it. So now we're putting it back in a protective style. And this time I do not have the energy to do it myself. So I'm going to ask for help from the ladies at the salon to do my hair. But one thing that I forgot to do last time was to do a mini length check. I'm not very good at length checks, but I think it's important that we see where we are. So the front hair, wow. You see, most of the times I feel like my hair is not growing, but it actually is growing. It's just that it shrinks and stuff like that. Because I remember the first time I did my length check, it was like here, and then I started moving to here, started moving to here, to my nose, to my upper lip, to the lower lip, to be almost at the chin, to below the chin, and now we're beyond the chin, so we're here. I hope we'll be able to compare. Yeah, I'll keep this footage so that we compare with the other one. Then behind, okay, here the camera is not reaching. Maybe I stand behind where he, anyway, we'll just use the front. Let's get into the preparation. Yeah, so we want to make sure that our hair is nicely detangled and nicely oiled, because when you do your protective style, because of the lines, the scalp tends to itch or dry out. So we want to make sure we do a scalp massage. I'm one person who does not scalp massage because the shampoos I use and the products I use, they are good. So this time we're going to put oil. So if you see the video where I say there's no need for scalping your hair, don't think that I'm contradicting myself. It's when I'm just doing a normal style that I don't put oil on the scalp. But for a protective style, I always try to what? Make sure you remove all the shed hair. I don't know if you can see, this is all my shed hair. There's no need for you to keep it. So I will split the hair further just to ensure that all the strands are at least straight. can see there are knots in the center, the single knot. But that is why we're doing this, to completely remove them. Even as we do the protective style, the shed hair will be reduced. I don't want to tangle my hair, so I will hold it like this and just massage in the oil. So careful with the oils. I noticed when I just started being natural, I would want styles that would bring my hair to my face, and the oils and the shea butter led to breaking out. But nowadays I don't really like hair on my face, so there's very little oil that comes to my face. So because of that, my skin is a bit clearer. So our hair is nicely detangled, this section. Now we need to seal in the moisture. So it feels a little bit dry, so I keep adding water. By the way, this is just water. So we're going to go in with shea butter. My hair does not get quenched with oil alone. It needs heavier oils, so I go in with shea butter. Where I do not have shea butter, I use heavy oils like Jamaican black castor oil and even just the normal castor oil. Okay, so we've sealed in the moisture and the hair is nice and soft. I'll just put it in braids to prevent it from tangling again. And in order for the hairdresser to come and find it nice and straight, I'm just trying to make the protective styling easier. So we braid, and even if I don't manage to do the protective style, this could as well be a style for the week, because when I undo my hair tomorrow, if I don't manage to do my protective style, I would still have an amazing braid out, even if I did not use any curl enhancer. Just shea butter alone does help, but I think we need to put it in a protective style. So again, I noticed something. My hairline is getting disturbed, like here. I have a spot. I don't know if you can see this spot here. It even feels weirdly smooth. So what was after a long time, I've noticed now I have a bald spot. And now, listen to the reason why my hair fell off here. It's because of my phone. I'm always answering my phone from here. But what I didn't realize that was a problem, I could see that my hair was snapping when I put, okay. My phone is the reason why I have a bald spot here. If you can see, there's a hole here, and there was a metal with a string that I used to hold the phone. So that metal thing, whenever I would pick up my phone like this, it would clip maybe one hair and then it yanks it out. So that went on for some time, until one day I was like, won't my hair finish by the end of the year? So I would keep putting it here. Then when I'm taking it down, it's just one hair. And I thought that wasn't a big deal. But trust me, over a long period of time, I developed a bald spot here. It feels weird, as if I've shaved completely. The skin feels weird. Yeah, so if you look this side, I don't feel that, and it's not there. But here, because I'm always answering my phone on the right, I have that challenge. So I eventually decided to remove it. But even if I removed it, the phone is still rough here. It still picks on the hair. So now I've become careful with answering phone. I don't put it very close to my hair. I just do this, or I use headsets, or I just put it on loud when I'm alone. Yeah, so you need to be careful with some of the things that you use. They might be finishing your hair without you realizing. Even a wig, just if you notice that when you put a wig, each time you remove it, one hair comes out, especially on those pegs. Combs, is it the ones that hold the wigs? If you notice that each time you remove, there's a bit of some hair remaining, just know that over a long period of time, you will have a bald spot. Even if it's in the back, just pay attention when you're removing your wigs, and then there are those combs that fasten the hair. If you see that hair remains on there when you're removing, just know that over a long period of time, you're going to have a bald spot on that section. So those are some of the things that you need to avoid. So now we've got a job of growing this spot. I know it's small, you might not even see it, and because my hair is always like this, you can't see it, but I can feel it. So I'm going to have to be very careful, and I'll be doing some oil massages on it. I'll be doing this. So I'm going to change a few things. One, the way I use my phone. Now the second thing I'm going to change is also the way I wash my face. Normally I would just put on a shower cap and then I wash. Then when I finish washing, if I remember, I get some oil. As I'm moisturizing my face, I get some oil and do this. And sometimes I forget, but then I realize that that's a bit too much on the hairline. So now I'm going to attempt to be putting a satin scarf when I'm washing and doing my makeup, so that certain things that are not meant for my hair do not go there, because I've got oily skin. So I normally use products that will dry me out, that will keep me matted. So I'm just imagining what that has on my hairline, because it means what it does on my face, it also does on my hairline. So that's what I'm going to try and avoid. So I'll speed through this, because what I've done this side is what I would do this side and behind. That is why you're not supposed to do this when you don't have time. You really need to do this when you have time. So I will do the same at the back. Maybe I should even seal it on its own like that, just to ensure accuracy in sealing. So then I'll also detangle this one here. No, it's a bit dry. Do not detangle your hair when it's dry. Once you feel it's dry, it will break more. And when you feel, even if you put water, it's not getting softer, you add some leave-in conditioner to just soften it up a little bit. We can't proceed with this one. We have a stubborn tangle, so we have to take our time and do it. Otherwise, we're going to break our hair. So this is why it's very important for you to make sure that you do your detangling before you visit the salon. But I think for your own good, you're better off doing it yourself, because who would have time unless you trust them with your hair? Got a lot of shed hair. You can keep it like that all week. You just choose how you wear it. You can change the styles how you please. For me, day 1 was like this, and this is day 2. I think I'm now happy with the uniform color. I hope it lasts long. So hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. See you in the next video.